something we get this way comes. Hoobalala.
They got the singing frogs.
Oh yeah,
They got the
yeah.
singing
What the
frogs.
fuck was that? Just holding pillows with these frogs that are singing.
Ribbit be like. Frogs be like.
Ribbit. There's a lot you can use there for a cold open. Hello and welcome, either back into the garden or to the garden for your first time. Because I always forget that we have new listeners all the time.
Oh yeah.
So, welcome to the garden that we reside in. We literally record this in a garden. We are outside right now, sitting in dog shit.
Register here or existing users log in here. I don't know where that is.
You also said existing musers.
I did?
Yeah, you said musers.
Existing musers.
Oh,
Anybody
that's
listen?
hot.
Shout out to Muse, the band.
Shout out to Muse, the villain
Guys that
from
made
Born Again.
Supermassive Black Hole from Twilight.
Anyway, yeah, we're here doing stuff. We like kind of have almost no plan for this because we have already seen and talked about the big movies that came out.
Yeah, we
this
literally
summer.
did all that, and now we have no plan.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird?
Yep.
It's like the first time in like a month we've had no, or no, like 2 months we've had no
Yeah.
plan.
So this is kind of going to be another. Oh, I'm Sean. This is Josh, by the way.
they don't care.
This is Two Peas in a Podcast. Ha ha ha.
Oh, really? It is? I thought this was Smosh Reads Reddit Stories.
No, this is Smosh Alike.
Smosh Alike.
No,
I spent a day with.
Yeah, so we don't really have any plan for these next 2 episodes, mainly because we were so focused on nailing down the Fantastic Four and Superman reviews, which
Plus,
if you have not listened, go listen.
Plus our phase rankings are over.
Yeah.
At this point.
So this episode is kind of going to be like those episodes that what were they called? Just talking about stuff. So it's going to be similar to that, but we're really going to recap the year so far because it's kind of the middle of the year almost.
It might be late. It might be
yeah.
late for us in as far as the year goes because we're coming up on our 1 year anniversary next month. But,
Yeah.
But
Which we're going to try to plan something for that also.
Yes.
Because we're also coming up on episode 50.
yes.
So 50 episodes, 1 year of doing the podcast, which I think is crazy. And
is.
also, we accidentally did this. I remember figuring this out when we were like 2 months into the podcast. We started the podcast like around the same couple of weeks that we started doing Square Guy music. Like when we released it.
When Square Guy 3 came out,
Yeah. So that's interesting.
Which you should, if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it because it's our
Yes.
best. It's our best work in years.
Yes. Square Guy 3, Immortal Moan.
Washed up celebrities make their first record in years.
Yes.
Listen now.
Listen now. Yeah, so we're really just gonna kind of recap the year and just talk about random shit, but it's not really gonna be a talking about stuff. It's gonna be, we're gonna really try and focus on how the
walking
year has
about
been
rough.
so far. Yeah, we're gonna talk about movies, TV shows, video games that have come out. We're gonna be talking about just how our lives have been for the past.
And maybe just some general news in there.
Yeah. So, I mean, I kind of want to start with the news that literally has been coming out every day for the past 3 days so far.
Because it's a brand new day.
It is a brand new day. The Spider-Man suit.
It looks good.
It does look really
I
good.
think it still is the No Way Home ending suit.
Yeah, I just think the CG is still, it needs to be
Yeah.
touched up. Because it does look weird in the set photos they've showed. But it
I
still
ha-
looks good, though.
I had a buddy in a group chat, like, sending pictures of, like, leaked BTS photos. And he said, it looks like it's ripped straight out of the comic books.
It really does.
Which is great, because we've really been getting that a lot lately.
Yeah.
With Superman and with Fantastic Four, First Steps. These comic book movies have really been looking more and more authentic, like comic book accurate.
Yeah, they really have.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Because I found out in First Steps, it's very brief. You probably know about this. It's very brief in the, like, opening montage of the movie. But the 4 of them are in the classic black and blue suits.
Yeah.
I mean, there was behind the scenes photos of them in the suits, of course, and then there was Eben Moss Backrack and the CGI.
Yeah, the mocap.
But they all have their traditional comic black collared suits.
Yeah.
It's very brief, but if you're paying attention during the montage, you can see it.
It's during the scene where they're fighting.
I think Giganto, yeah.
So it is very.
Which I thought
brief.
was a cool touch that they did that, but that just shows that everybody is getting more and more like comic accurate now.
Yeah. And
Like
it
I
looks
feel
really
like
good.
like the MCU as we know it, because obviously it's getting ready to come to a close with Secret Wars in 2027.
Yep.
But I can tell they're really getting started with moving towards more comic accurate stuff.
Yeah, I mean they kind of already they did that with like Deadpool and Wolverine. They finally
Yeah.
gave us Wolverine's yellow and blue.
Yeah.
They did it in Falcon and the Winter Soldier with Sam's
Yep.
suit, the white and blue
Yeah,
one,
the
which
white and
I
blue.
still think that's his best suit.
Oh, it is by far.
The dark blue one that he has in Brave New World is
Yeah.
good too.
Plus
but
now Bucky got his in Thunderbolts also.
yeah, I think that's the only one I don't like.
Yeah, because I think that's more associated with Winter Soldier, isn't it?
A little bit, but also like again, I know he's wearing a wig in that scene. It's very obvious.
Yeah, because he had to cut his
And,
hair for
yeah.
what movie was it? Was it the Trump movie? No.
No, it was some other thing that I don't even think has come out yet.
Oh.
Had to shave his head for, but
Oh, that one. Yeah.
yeah, but
that's right.
and then also the suits in that the only suit in that one in that end credit scene for them that looks good is U.S. agents because I feel
yeah.
like they wanted to use that suit for the entirety of Thunderbolts,
U.S. agent.
but they didn't.
Yeah, U.S. agent suit looked so much better.
And then all the other suits, I feel like they were like, oh, we have to throw these together super quick, so they looked a little bit weird and fake.
Yeah.
But obviously, when we see them in Doomsday, if they're wearing those suits, they'll look better because they will have been touched up. But yeah, Marvel has been on a steady rise to
And I
using
think
comic
they're kind of
accurate.
doing that to build up towards the so-called reboot that they're going to do after Secret Wars.
Yeah, which we're gonna talk more about that next week. The next week's episode we are going to talk about. We're gonna fan cast some of the future heroes for Marvel and DC.
Yeah.
So
The
pay attention
future.
to that.
Preparing
But yeah, no,
for the future.
I love the way Marvel and even DC with Superman have been going very comic accurate, and it's so good.
Superman is like peak comic
yeah, oh, yeah.
accuracy.
Yes, and that makes me excited for Batman.
I
'cause
mean,
he
literally,
said
the
he's-
scenes themselves and the dialogue is like exactly what you would look at
Yeah.
and read in a comic book page.
Yep, it's
like
so good.
the camera framing and like the dialogue is so like ripped from a page.
It really
I love
is.
it, and that's another reason why I love Superman so much, which we
Yeah.
talked about.
In our Superman
Last week.
review. Yes,
Yeah.
go listen to the episode. It's Superman for our Superman review.
It's Superman,
And then our Fantastic Four review is called The Terrific Team.
yes, for
So-
copyright reasons. No, I'm
yes,
just kidding.
no.
That'll remove for copyright.
Yeah, that's our Thunderbolts review. Wrong,
Yes.
wrong episode.
Oh,
No, but yeah, but no. Going back to the Spider-Man suit, it looks good. Have you seen the web shooters and how clunky they look?
Yeah.
I actually like that because
Well,
he would have to make his.
because
own
now
new
he's
ones.
making his own stuff.
Yes. The one thing that I was looking on TikTok, because again, the Escape Pod podcast is a podcast I listen to, and they're pretty much just like us, just more professional.
Yes.
But they were talking about how the first two times that we saw the suit, they never showed the eyes. And so they were talking about like, oh, what kind of eyes should they do? Should they be this? Should they be that? This. These new set photos that came out today show us that it is still going to be the Stark Tech moving lenses.
Yeah.
Which I think is perfect because
Oh,
that
yeah.
is it does give you more emotion behind the mask.
Yeah. Which I liked it. Which obviously he's making that himself, but he knows he kind of knows how to do.
Yeah,
it.
he also still has the old suit that Tony
Oh,
gave
that's
him.
true, yeah,
So
so
he
he-
could have just cut the lenses out and put them on his.
Yeah.
Or even used the same
Or use
mask.
use
so,
the same mask, just
yeah.
redo the suit.
So it does make sense for that, and I do like it. I love that it's basically exactly the same pattern as the TASM 2 suit, which
That's what I heard.
which
too.
as of now
yeah.
is the best live-action Spider-Man suit.
Which is funny because that movie is not the best live action
No, it's
movie.
really not. But that movie, the big white eyes, even though they're not expressive, the big white blocky eyes are so good. The color
yeah.
scheming's good. The color's a little muted. I wish it was a little bit brighter, but I get what they were going for. And this Tom Holland suit makes it brighter. It also has the raised webbing of the Raimi suit, so I like that Peter, after No Way Home, is paying homage to his Spider Brothers
Yeah.
by making his own suit that's very
That's
reminiscent
true.
of that.
Yeah, you know what? That does make sense
Yeah.
because he met them in No Way Home,
Yep.
and he's kind of
And he's the only one that really remembers it.
yeah. So he's kind of like making a new suit
Yeah.
that kind of blends elements of everybody's suits in it.
Which is
His,
beautiful.
Andrew's, Toby's. It's like
Yep.
all blended together.
Yeah, like I like to imagine that. Like I know Tom in the previous movies have made, which I want to get into that really quick. There's something I've been wanting to say that I feel like I'm gonna cook, but yeah. So I know Tom Holland Spider-Man has made his own web shooters in his homemade suit and stuff before Tony came in, but I do like to think that there's a deleted scene of No Way Home where he's talking to Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, being like, "Hey, how'd you make the web shooters? And like, how do you get them to not be clunky and
Yeah, because I
uncomfortable
feel
and
like
stuff?"
because I know they had a conversation about web shooters because they were all shocked that Toby's just
Didn't have one. Yeah, it
didn't-
just came out of him.
out of his arm.
Yeah.
and they were like, "Ew."
That's such a good scene too.
It is, yeah. But there's probably like somewhere that you don't see in the movie where he's talking to Andrew's Peter, and he's like, "How'd you make them? And how'd you make them so like not clunky?"
Yeah, how'd you get them to work properly?
Yeah.
Which
How'd
I
you
think
get
is
'em to
like
work?
how'd you maximize the pressure to not blow up on your wrist? Like
Yeah.
I love that there are ideas that could have been a conversation they
Or he
had.
could have just asked Toby, "How do you jizz out of your arm?"
Probably. I mean, they kind of did. They were kind of like, have
Well,
you ever
yeah,
had
they
a
already
web
had that
blockage
discussion.
and stuff?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited for Brand New Day. So Scorpion has been confirmed to come
Michael
back.
Mando is back. as
Yes,
Scorpion.
he's back.
Living a post-credit scene that actually is going to be resolved.
I know.
It's great.
Which means we might even get a Vulture cameo or reference.
You think he's
because he's still there?
You think he came back to 616?
I think they are ignoring everything that universe did.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. John Bernthal's Punisher is gonna be here.
except for Venom.
Yeah, Venom's okay. I'll accept
Yeah.
anything Venom related.
The Venom, at least Let There Be Carnage and the first Venom
yeah,
are, I think, canon to MCU because
Yeah.
we don't talk about The Last Dance,
yeah, we don't talk
and
about
we
that
don't
one.
talk about the rest.
Yep.
And the rest.
And the rest. But yeah, John Bernthal's Punisher is coming. Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is coming and has been confirmed to not be Smart Hulk, but Savage Hulk. That's going to be interesting how they do that. Mr. Negative is confirmed to be a villain.
And we still don't have a cast for that yet.
Nope, still no casting. Stephen Young, please. And also, there's another one I think that I'm forgetting.
I think they have a few more villains they're introducing
Yeah,
too.
but I can't remember. Oh, I heard. Fuck! I just saw it this morning. Some sort of like other. Yeah, there's another villain that's gonna be here, and I can't remember his name. But yeah. So my only concern with Brand New Day now at this point is it's going to be the Spider-Man 3 dilemma where there's too many villains and too much going on and too many storylines that won't lead anywhere.
But maybe not. Maybe not. Because Destin Daniel Cretton is helming this movie.
Yes.
Taking over from John Watts, he did his Spider-Man trilogy. He's done. Who knows when he'll come back for another movie. But
yeah.
We got Destin Daniel Cretton, who directed Shang-Chi, which is a fantastic Marvel movie.
Yes, one of the better ones since Endgame.
To come back and direct this. Which will he make a new trilogy? It's possible, but who knows? With the way the MCU is going to go after Secret Wars, there might not be another trilogy.
Yeah, it might just be this one, and then
Cause
Tom Holland will show up in maybe Doomsday, and then Secret Wars, and that might be it.
Because we all know Kevin Feige said they went back to quality over quantity.
Yes.
After the mixed reviews of Phase 4 and Phase 5,
Yes.
so we're getting. I think is Brand New Day first. Yeah. It's Brand New Day first, and then Doomsday.
Yeah.
And then I think there's another untitled movie in 27 before Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Because apparently I've seen that Marvel has a release date held, like somewhere in July of 27.
Yeah.
Before Secret Wars for some untitled movie. What it is, we don't know.
Yeah,
yet.
I wonder what that movie. What are your theories? Do you have any theories about what movie it could be?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't think it's anything really. I mean, it might be another hero movie that's not fully connected to Secret Wars and Doomsday, but like maybe it could take place in between. Like,
yeah.
Like if at the end of Doomsday, Battleworld is created, like it takes place like in between that and Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know.
Whose movie? I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, unless they're gonna count. Well, I don't think they would, but unless they count the Punisher presentation thing that's coming out, like they did with Werewolf by Night.
I don't think so.
But I
I think it's a theatrical
thing.
date.
Yeah. So, but I don't know what it could be.
I don't know. We'll find out somewhere down the line.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully they didn't make like
Watch it be like
solidify
a
this
century movie. Wouldn't that be cool?
date. That would kind of be cool.
I don't
but
know
I
if they
feel
could
like
do that,
they
though,
did
'cause
that in Thunderbolts.
Yeah, because I don't
already,
know if Century is like big enough yet to get his own solo movie.
Oh yeah, definitely not. But no, it'll definitely be interesting to see what that will be.
I'll tell you one thing though.
What?
I'll tell you one thing I'm excited for.
What?
On the other side of things,
What?
the shit fucks down the street, is the Booster Gold series.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You wanted to talk about this.
I did want to talk about this. So
I kind of want to talk about it too.
for those who don't know, which you might not, because this hero is kind of B
B-list.
tier, C tier hero. Booster Gold is a hero in DC, and James Gunn's working on a TV show for Booster Gold. Apparently, he's a hero that comes back, that travels, or travels into the future or something to steal like equipment or something. Or he steals equipment from a museum and travels back in time to make it like he has superpowers or something like that. And he gets real famous with celebrity status, all that. Almost like, what's a good comparison to that? They got like I don't know. I'm trying to compare a Marvel hero to Booster Gold.
I mean, Johnny Blaze is kind of famous because he's like what's it? What was his name? The motorcycle guy.
Ghost Rider.
No, the real life man, the motorcycle daredevil guy. What's his
Evil
name?
Knievel.
Evil Knievel. Yeah. So Johnny Blaze, in certain iterations, is similar to Evil Knievel, where he's like a famous motocross guy. The Fantastic Four are known for being super famous and well known. Wonder Man. There you go.
Wonder Man. Yeah, there we go.
Whose show is coming out next year?
Whose show is coming out next year with Yahya Abdul-Mateen II.
Yes.
Good for him. He made it to Marvel.
Woo.
He got away from Black Manta.
And Ben Kingsley's back.
Yes.
Woo!
But anyway,
Trevor
back to Booster
Sandry.
Gold. It's kind of an interesting idea to make him a show so early on in DC's new phases,
Yes.
like with James Gunn taking over. But I know it'll work.
Yeah.
I think they just greenlit the show, and I know James Gunn said he wouldn't greenlight anything until he read a script that looked good,
Yeah.
that he liked. So obviously, whatever they wrote, he likes, and it's been greenlit, like at least the pilot.
Yeah.
And then
So that'll be
if it
interesting.
gets, then the next thing is to see if it turns to series. But
Yeah.
who do you think they would cast as Booster Gold? Because apparently there was a rumor mill going around for a while about Kumail Nanjiani being casted in the role,
No.
but apparently he's not.
Yeah, no, I don't
Apparently
want him
he's not in the role.
there. Yeah, I don't want him there.
I don't remember who said it. I don't remember if it was the guy like the showrunner behind the show that said it's not Kumail, but they have somebody. But I don't know if they actually do have somebody or not.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
But who do you think? Who are you looking for? I
Um,
think I already know the answer, and I think this is it.
I mean, we both have the same answer.
This is the same answer
But
that a
if-
lot of people.
But listen,
want.
listen. If we're being realistic, it's not going to be him.
No, yeah,
Obviously, we are talking about Shane Top from Smosh.
Yes,
we
there's
want him in that role.
there
It
is a-
will not be him.
there is a huge following for that though.
Yeah.
It's crazy how many people like that don't pay attention to Smosh are like
This guy.
this guy.
Yeah.
This guy fits.
Yeah.
But it's probably
Realistically, it will
it's
not be
probably
him.
not gonna happen.
Honestly, sadly, it probably will be someone like Glenn Powell, or Alan Richson, or
Glenn
like
Powell.
like someone of that type. You know what I mean?
Never thought we'd have a capybara superhero.
Yeah. So it's gonna be definitely someone like that. Unless they want to go more like, instead of like big tough macho man type, they'll probably more go like the nerdy funny kind of role, which would lean me more towards like actors similar to Timothy Chalamet. Not saying it will be him, but actors similar
I don't think.
to him.
See, Timothy Chalamet got advice from Leonardo DiCaprio not to be in superhero movies.
Which is the stupidest advice I've ever heard.
Because I think it would do something to his like career, because then he would get stuck in the franchise and be involved in the franchises and whatnot.
Which is
So
still stupid.
It is. I get what he's saying, because Leonardo DiCaprio is not in any either.
Well, I don't want him in any anyway.
Yeah, he.
I'm not as big
yeah.
on Leo as everyone else is.
Well,
Hot take.
Hot takes.
Hot pepper.
Oh, is it hot in here? Because that's a hot take.
Oh, it kind of is a little hot in here.
Let me open the door.
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit.
just a little hot.
Watch my cat come in.
If you hear the background noise, it's just the fan.
Yeah,
we
there's
cracked the door open.
yeah.
It's hot. But yeah, no. Realistically, it will not be Shane Top. If it is, I will be fucking ecstatic.
If it is,
But it
that
probably
would be
isn't.
the craziest thing to ever happen to a Smosh cast member.
He booked.
Since Damien got his Nizad 2 role,
Yeah. Yeah.
which I'm very happy for him that he is going to be a decent role in that in
Yeah.
the English dub of Nizad.
No, it's
2.
going to be good. But yeah, we'll talk way more about fan castings in the next episode.
We'll talk about that in the next
but
episode.
Josh
but
just wanted to talk
I
about
wanted
that
to
one.
bring that up.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually kind of looking forward to this show.
Yeah. And then we're going to get into the movies. We're going to get into the mid-year review. We're going to talk about other things. But before we do that, I want to talk about the thing with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Because this specifically for me has come from the Escape Pod because the one guy on there is a huge fan of Homecoming and think it's one of the best live-action Spider-Mans. And the other guy is a huge Spider-Man fan but hates Homecoming because it's not Spider-Man.
Really?
He does not like he does not like Homecoming or Far From Home.
That's a hell of a contrast with the two
Yes.
hosts. That's crazy.
I know. They go at it. Like we agree on a lot of things.
The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
They are known for always arguing, yelling,
Wow.
complaining about each other. But they're still friends.
I was gonna say they
So-
hate each other and they do a podcast.
Yes, no, but they love that they hate each other. Like they blow up because they disagree.
It's just Mr. Krabs and Plankton.
But a lot of their views are like the podcast is known for being very, opposing to the popular audience. At least one of them is always against the popular. Like the one guy doesn't like Shang-Chi because of the giant CGI dragon fight at the end.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes, very interesting. But anyway, so his whole complaint is that in Homecoming and Far From Home and all of that, and the Tom Holland's trilogy, he never really does anything Spider-Man until No Way Home because of, Stark Tech, and he never does anything on his own. He doesn't do this, doesn't do... I would like to cook for a second. Let me cook. So it's already been told that trilogy is his origin,
Yeah,
quote,
it's his
unquote.
origin story without the
Yes.
origin.
And I
which
get
I
how
love.
that. Yes, I get how that can be upsetting for some people.
Yeah.
But
And John Watts, I will say John Watts did a great job developing Peter and Spider-Man as a character without having to retell the origin again.
Yes. But the thing that I came up with in my head, and I'm sure I'm not the only one or first person to say this, but I'm going to say it openly on the podcast. What is Spider-Man's main theme and phrase, and what is the quote that gets him to do what he does?
Well, is it your friend? Is it?
No. What's the thing that drives him to be Spider-Man?
What is it?
The quote, the only Spider-Man quote that people always quote.
Why can't I think of what it is now?
With great power,
With great power comes great
responsibility.
Yeah, that's right. Duh.
obviously Peter in the Holland trilogy does not hear that until No Way Home. However, he learns the lessons throughout his movies. In Homecoming, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is when he learns what having true power means. If what is it? The quote. If you're nothing without the suit, then you shouldn't have it, right?
Yep.
Peter has to then use his own power to overcome the obstacles and show other people that he is strong enough to be a superhero with anything that he can use, right? So he must realize how much strength he has, which might not be physical strength,
but also
spirit.
that the suit is not him.
Yes, so he's got to use his spiritual strength, his emotional strength, and his physical strength to then overcome Vulture, right? Who was a very physical threat,
Oh yeah.
right? So Homecoming is him learning about great power.
Now it's funny because he was pitted against some of the strongest villains that Spider-Man faces
Oh yeah,
throughout his trilogy.
yeah,
So it really takes a toll on him as he's growing in
Yes.
the movies,
Yeah.
which I love.
yeah.
Because Vulture nearly gets him.
Mm-hmm.
And then as we get further along with the other villains like Mysterio and the villains from the other universes, it's like
Yeah.
he's pitted against some of the biggest villains that Spider-Man faces, especially even Green Goblin in No Way Home.
Oh yeah, yeah. So Homecoming is basically Peter trying to figure out what it really means to have power, In Far From Home, he has to battle with the fact that he wants to go on this field trip for school and not do any Spider-Manning because he just, took on
but
Thanos and all of this.
He has to learn.
He has to learn to have the responsibility of a hero now.
Yeah.
He has the power of a hero and the strength to do it, but needs the responsibility.
You can't really try to shy away from it either.
Yes.
Because there's always going to be a threat.
Yeah. And that him realizing what true responsibility means in Far From Home is stated to him multiple times. Happy tells him you're never going to be Iron Man, but be you.
Yeah.
You use your own strength that you have to be responsible for this. Nick Fury even says, "Bitch, please, you've been to space. Like, you have a responsibility to save the world because you are a hero, right?" And then even in the bar scene where Tom gives Jake Gyllenhaal the glasses, the Edith glasses, he doesn't have the responsibility yet to realize how stupid of a mistake that is, and realize that Tony gave him the responsibility to be Spider-Man and do whatever he wants to do to be Spider-Man. So Homecoming is about him finding his true power. Far From Home is about him finding his true responsibility, and No Way Home is a culmination of both of those, which is where we get the quote.
Because by most of the way through No Way Home, Peter is like
down and out. He is struggling.
Down and out. He is at his
low
low
shape. Yes, he's in bad shape.
And now, by the end of No Way Home, we have a Peter Parker, we have a Spider-Man that is mature, responsible, powerful, and he knows he is Spider-Man, and he knows
he truly is now the friendly
neighborhood Spider-Man. And that's why I'm excited that Brand New Day is going to be a street-level film.
Yep.
Street-level movie.
And that's why I also like the title Brand New Day, because this is a brand new start for Spider-Man. He's completely starting from scratch. He has no friends, no family.
Yep.
He's literally not even in school. He's got to get a GED. He's got no job. He's got to pay rent.
Which now,
and all of that.
He could really take this opportunity. He'll have his GED, right? Which obviously he needs because there's no record of him in school because what happened in No Way Home.
Yes.
But now there's a chance he could find a place to get employed that's somewhere in the comics. Like we could get, I don't know if we'll get Oscorp because it technically doesn't exist in the
probably
MCU.
Not.
But he could get like a temp job, like working for Feast.
Yeah. He could even go to the Daily Bugle.
Or the Daily Bugle, yeah.
Or he could, well, I don't know if he would, though. He could.
He could.
Because it is there, but also
it's not like J. Jonah Jameson knows who he is.
Yeah, but also in this universe, the Daily Bugle is kind of more of like an internet, like, TV show.
Yeah, but he could still like be a social media intern or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, that does pictures. That takes pictures of Spider-Man.
Or if it is true that Mr. Negative's going to be here, right? If they don't want to put him in Feast, Mr. Negative, if they want to give him an Oscorp type building, it will not be Oscorp. But if it's like Lee Enterprises or Lee Corps, he could be an apprentice there, and it could be similar to Oscorp, where he builds this bond with Martin Lee, and then eventually has to take him down when he becomes Mr. Negative, similar to how Tobey Maguire's got close to Otto Octavius, but then had to fight him at the end. They could do something similar.
They could. I don't know if they will. I mean, we don't know for sure until the movie comes out, but I feel like this time, with it being street level, they're going to keep it more grounded. Like, I just don't think Martin Lee would be a big industrialist guy as much as he would be the new director of Feast, because Aunt May's not around anymore.
Yeah.
But also, Peter could, it'd be like a lower, like just something for him to get off his feet a little bit.
Yeah.
As well as being the social media intern at, what do they call the Daily Bugle in this Bugle.net or something?
Yeah, I think it's still technically the Daily Bugle.net. It's just a website now instead of a newspaper.
But I just feel like they would keep it more grounded. I don't know if they could they could change something like that.
But I don't know, because they're keeping it grounded, but also they're keeping it grounded but adding Hulk.
Yes,
which is very confusing.
Are they trying to adapt World War Hulk in that or something?
I don't know, because if they are, that's dumb. Because you already have Doomsday. If you're gonna do World War Hulk, then make it an Avengers level threat. That's what he is.
Just call up Universal and be like, "Listen, can we have another Hulk movie, please? Can we make another Hulk movie, please?"
Pretty please.
So Universal will be like, "All right, all right."
Here, push.
That just made me wonder. Hulk's gonna be in this, which is Sony. I wonder what Universal had to say about that. I wonder if they were like, "Yeah, sure."
The conversations must have been very weird, but I kind of like that they're all playing nice.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Well, Sony's been doing better recently, especially now that they realized their mistake of making a Spider-Man universe without
Spider-Man didn't work. Yeah.
They really said we're gonna make Morbius and Madam Web main characters and Venom and not have Spider-Man.
We're really gonna get a 4th Tom Holland Spider-Man movie before we get the 3rd Into the Spider-Verse movie. That just.
We're really gonna get GTA 6 before the 3rd Spider-Man.
Yeah, we actually kind of are.
the first time that GTA 6 comes first.
Yeah.
Because usually you just say we got GTA 5 before GTA 6, or we got this before GTA 6. Well, now we get GTA 6 before
that.
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And that's even been delayed again too. The game.
I know they gave it they pushed it back another month or something.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still 2026 though. That's what I heard.
Whatever.
2026. Holy.
Anyway, with all that out of the way, let's talk about the stuff that's happened this year.
One more. Can I talk about one more movie?
No. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I watched Sinners the other day.
I
don't know if you did. You
I
said
didn't.
You were gonna. Of course you didn't.
Yeah. I said I was gonna, but then I didn't.
All I can say is I can see why this was Ryan Coogler's passion project, because this was something that definitely was going to take a long time and proper creative techniques to make. But it's also like the most original movie I have seen in a long, long time.
That's what I keep hearing.
I gave it a 10. It's 5 stars on Letterboxd.
Yeah, which I think is high praise.
Which is crazy, because now that's 2 movies I gave 5 stars to that I didn't expect to in 2025.
Yeah, in the same year.
Sinners
yeah.
and Superman.
They both start with S.
Yes. S is for...
I did, however, watch Happy Gilmore 2.
I didn't.
I know you didn't.
I heard Julie Bowen's character dies at the beginning.
Yeah, I was going to start that with this. I was going to say spoilers.
That's why I heard people didn't like it, because it literally opens with her dying.
Yeah, no, Happy Gilmore hits her in the face with one of his, like, golf hits, and it
Which
hits her
I
straight in the
seen the
face.
scene. I actually seen a leaked version of the scene, and it's just showing the golf ball, and it shows her zooming in, and she's
Yeah.
move, bitch.
Yeah.
Move.
Yeah, and then she dies, and so the whole movie is that Happy doesn't pick up another golf club for years,
Yeah.
and then he eventually has to get back into
She
it.
really-
It's kind of fun.
She really said in an interview, she's like, I can't believe they asked me back. I thought they were going to get somebody younger, and then dies 5 minutes
Yeah.
into the movie.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's kind of just a big cameo fest. Every celebrity that you can think of is in this movie.
I love that Bad Bunny plays his caddy.
Yes, and Bad Bunny's the best part of the movie.
Well, that doesn't surprise. Bad Bunny is. I love Bad Bunny.
Bad
now.
Bunny is great.
He's grown on me over the
Yeah,
years.
no, he
'cause
really has.
When he hosted Saturday Night Live and like when he's been doing more roles.
Yeah.
Because I loved he was in Bullet Train.
Yep.
I loved him in Bullet Train.
He was good in
He was
Bullet
barely
Train.
in it, but I loved him.
Yeah, he had Julie Bowen level of Bullet
Yes.
Train energy.
But then he hosted SNL, and I learned how funny this guy
Yep.
is.
Well, Allie showed me that he actually used to act at a younger age, but obviously only in like Spanish telenovela
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
And I was like, he was even good back then. And so it's cool that he went from that to music and then back
Yeah.
to it a little bit. But yeah, he's the best part of the movie. Marcelo Hernandez is here. He shows up for a little
Marcelo Hernandez is. It's crazy how much he's blown up because
Yep.
he's mainly just been an SNL guy.
Yeah,
but
but
then he
he's-
did Fernando, or what?
Yeah.
What was his name? Was it
bit.
Fernando
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
or something like that?
Yeah,
he
the
did
Sabrina
that.
Carpenter
He
sketch.
did that sketch. Yeah, on Domingo. It's Domingo.
Domingo, yeah.
He did Domingo on SNL, and it blew up.
Yep.
And now he's like, now they're
everywhere.
casting him in everything.
And
It's
I love
great.
it though.
Oh
He-
yeah, he's one of the funniest guys on that show. Now.
Oh yeah, he for sure. He's got Bobby Moynihan energy.
yeah, he's got Bowen Yang energy,
Bowen, yeah.
but less homosexual.
He's got Bill Hader energy.
There we go. Yeah.
No, but he's
But
in
Spanish.
it. He's in it. And then Chris McDonald's back as
Christopher
as
McDonald.
Shooter.
Shooter
He-
McGavin.
He's really good in this. And then
You want to see my Christopher
they-
McDonald impression?
okay, For all of you listeners out there, he just made a face.
It's my Christopher McDonald impression.
It was kind of good, though. I'm not going to lie.
But I know, right?
It was pretty good. No, but yeah, so everyone shits on Adam Sandler movies, but I respect him because he's still keeping the wacky comedy franchise alive.
Yeah.
So I think I gave it a 6. No, I give it a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
It's mid. The story is very lackluster, but there are some emotional moments. Every cameo is kind of a reference to the first movie.
Doesn't
which I think
Eminem
is
play
cool.
the heckler's son, who's also a heckler?
Yeah, he does, and he gets eaten by alligators.
Gets eaten by
Gets eaten by alligators. So a lot of the cameos in this movie, whenever they show up, and it's kind of like a weird, obscure cameo, it flashes to a scene from the first movie. Because it's been so long. So they flash to a scene from the first movie that is like, hey, this guy, the jackass guy.
Yeah.
And then it cuts back to the Happy Gilmore 2, and it's Eminem who's dressed the same as that guy. And he even looks at Adam Sandler and goes, jackass. So it's telling you, like, oh, this is how they're connected.
Isn't Ben Stiller back, too, as
Yes,
Hal
it's Hal L. And they expand on his character.
Do they really?
At the end of the movie, he gets arrested because he's the leader of the AA meeting that Happy Gilmore has to go into. And then at the end of the movie, one of the people in the AA meetings is a secret agent. And all of these fucking SWAT guys like come in, like the CDA and Monsters Inc.
Shit, not the CDA.
Burst through the windows, and they're like, we have you on multiple counts of fraudulent and abuse and assault and all this. And he takes his coin and he runs down the street. There are fun moments in the movie. The story overall is lackluster, but I think Adam Sandler knew that sequels never work. So he just went balls to the wall with this one. I mean, Travis Kelce's in this movie.
Oh, yeah, he plays Bad Bunny's boss, doesn't he?
Yeah. So
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, and then fucking...
who really said it's hard for him to, like, act or like, do stuff because he can barely read?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, this dude can't even read? What?
Yeah, no, it's fun. There's fun moments. It's got some funny jokes in it. I mean, I did laugh out loud multiple times, so it's just fun. And it is nice that it's on Netflix and not in a movie theater, because this movie would not make money.
Yeah.
But on Netflix, it's been #1 since it came out, and it came out when Fantastic Four came out. So it's #1 on Netflix for that many days.
Let's see when he makes Little Nicky 2.
Hubie Halloween 3.
Hubie Halloween 3. Hubie Halloween?
No. And there is also a nice Cameron Boyce cameo in it.
I seen that.
Yeah, so that's really lovely.
Because he wanted to put him in the movie.
Yeah, but sadly.
But that was a nice tribute to him, though, because I think they were really close.
Yeah, they were.
Especially from Grown Ups. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
they
he
were
literally
really
played his dad in those movies, so it was tragic when that happened.
Yeah, so you saw Happy Gilmore 2. I saw Sinners. I have to say one thing. Miles Catton is in Sinners. It's his first movie, and is probably one of the big highlights of the movie.
Really?
Yeah, because he plays like kind of one of the main one of if not the main character, whose its stories about him, and he can play like the blues, because it's the Delta blues era. It's like 1930s Mississippi.
Yeah.
He like nails it.
That's good.
He like nails it. You got to watch it. It's so good.
I will.
It is such a great. I can understand why this movie got so much attention when it came out, and why Ryan Coogler was so passionate about it, because it's like brilliant.
I'll watch Sinners when you watch Daredevil season 3. No, I'm just kidding. I'll probably.
No, you'll watch Sinners when I tell you to watch Sinners, you bitch.
Oh, yes, master. Down by the water. Anyway. Oh, I didn't even mean the Sinners. Oh, no, cut it.
Cut that. Angela moment.
No, media and our lives.
We still haven't even gotten into the half of your review yet.
Yeah, I know.
It's been 40 minutes.
God damn it. I mean, that's fine, though.
40 minutes.
Like I said, we talked about all the big stuff already. So if you want to hear our full in-depth reviews, go listen. But so I'll ask you this, right? This will also encapsulate the whole year. We said that Superman was the best movie of the year. You have now seen Sinners. Is Sinners better? I know they're two totally different things, tonally also.
The only reason I say yes is because of how original it is.
Sinners is better. Okay. All right.
It's very close because Superman is fucking awesome.
Yes.
It's like the Superman movie.
Mm-hmm.
But Sinners is just, it's such an original concept because it blends so many different genres.
Yeah.
It's like horror, psychological horror. It's revisionist Western. It's
vampires.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay.
So I have to say yes. I think Sinners is the best movie of the year.
Okay.
And Superman is right behind it
Okay.
because they're both so good in their own way.
Yeah.
That's why they're both 10s to me because they're
Gotcha.
both so good in their own way.
All right. Do you think Sinners is going to get any Oscars? Probably, right?
It'll
It'll probably sweep, right?
It might, yeah.
Okay.
If they actually really don't consider the fact that it's a horror movie and ignore it, because it deserves a lot.
It probably will get a lot of praise.
Like Ryan Coogler deserves a lot of awards for this movie.
I mean, Ryan Coogler is like
Michael B.
the
Jordan
first-
gives one of his best performances in this because he plays twin brothers who are both pretty different from each other.
Okay.
Haley Steinfeld is awesome in this. Miles Catton, the whole cast pretty much is really, really good in this. Wunmi Mosaku was in this movie. That played Hunter B-15 in Loki.
Nice.
She-
I think I did see
She
her
plays
in the trailers.
one of the twins' ex-wives, and she's also really good in this movie too.
Alrighty then.
So good on her. But Ryan Coogler deserves a lot of awards for this,
Well, I'm sure he will get
and I'm sure
what he
that
deserves.
he will get them. I'm sure Sinners will be huge during awards season.
Nice. Well, I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
And I will watch the movie.
And
Probably watch it tonight, maybe.
So the ratios change a lot too.
Okay.
So it goes from but it's not like your standard widescreen. It's like wide. It's like half the screen is black bars.
Oh, wow.
And it's like really wide. And then next thing you know, it's opening up and it's filling your entire screen.
Whoa.
It's awesome.
Well then.
There's some really good filmmaking in this that Ryan Coogler did. I'm like, Ryan Coogler is like the next true filmmaker to me.
Well, alrighty then.
And it's great. So yeah, I watch it.
I'll watch it. I'll
Watch
get
it.
to it. But yeah, so for me, Superman is still the best movie of the year. We have had a lot of good movies, though. Live action How to Train Your Dragon was good.
Yes, it was.
Fantastic Four was
Fantastic Four.
good. Didn't we say that Dune Part 2 came out this year? No, that
Dune
was
Part 2
last
came out
year.
last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
That was the best movie of last year.
Brave New World was decent.
Brave New World was okay. Yeah.
It was all right.
Yeah.
Live action Lilo and Stitch is okay. You haven't seen that, but it was all right. Happy Gilmore 2, like I said, is decent. Sinners, you said, is
Sinners
great.
is great. Superman's great.
Yes. Some TV shows that we got this year. I think
You got Daredevil Born Again.
Born
season
Again
1.
was fucking great. I can't wait for you to finally get there and we can talk about Daredevil for a whole episode. That would just be...
We got Ironheart, which is a show
It is a show that exists.
that's out. It's one of the shows
Yes.
of all time.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man came out. I haven't seen it.
Also one of the shows of all time.
Of all time.
Eyes of Wakanda's out now, but I haven't watched that yet.
Apparently it's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Does it really?
It does.
It's only 4 episodes, isn't it?
I believe so.
I have to watch it.
Yeah.
It's probably...
Yeah. That was another
They
thing
really
I was...
threw that out, too, like Ironheart. It's crazy.
But it's like the best TV show they've put out. It's got better reviews than Loki.
That's crazy.
Both seasons.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's probably only one season of Eyes of Wakanda, too.
Yeah. Which sucks because I feel like that show could do well. It's animated.
yeah.
It takes place but it's technically first in the canon of chronological Marvel stuff because it takes place in like 1260 BC.
1260 BC.
Yes.
Isn't Iron Fist in it?
A female version of Iron Fist is in an episode. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if that will be the definitive Iron Fist we get.
Probably not.
But that will probably be the first Iron Fist
Yeah.
that ever came.
They'll probably give us Danny Rand first before they
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think they'll bring back Finn Jones?
They might. I think
they should.
I
If they're
think they're
gonna-
considering it.
If they brought back Charlie Cox and all of his fun crew,
Well, now they're bringing
and they
back
brought back Kristen Ritter for season 2.
Apparently, I think they have plans to bring Mike Coulter back also.
Yeah, so I feel like if you're gonna bring and Punisher, they got John Bernthal back.
Bernthal's
If you're
back.
bringing all of them back and then you like push Finn Jones out of the way, that's kind of fucked up. That would be probably the
Yeah.
worst thing Marvel's done.
Because really, Finn Jones is not a bad Iron Fist. It's just
His acting's good in the
his
show.
acting
It's
is
just
good.
the
It's just
writing
the
and the
writing
action
of season 1.
was rough.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it because I heard and people hated on Finn Jones. It's like it's not his fault. His acting's great.
And season 2 is much better.
Yeah, and he was great in Defenders. I
He
loved him.
wa-
In
Yeah,
Defenders.
he's good.
Yeah.
He's the nice young version of Danny Rand that fits in the team. Who are all
Exactly.
jaded, don't care.
Yeah.
And this Danny Rand is like the fun, makes jokes, picking jokes and making fun.
Yeah, I thought he was well casted too. So
Yeah.
I hope they bring him back with the others, and I hope
So-
Mike Coulter comes back too. Because
He
now
was
that his
fucking
show Evil is over, it'd be nice to have him back in a big role.
hell yeah. What else came out this year? I know we're forgetting some.
Movies.
Time
TV
to open
shows.
Letterboxd to see what else came out this year.
Letterboxd.
2025. Yes. Alrighty then.
Oh, that's another movie you have to go see is The Naked Gun.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
You have to watch the originals first.
Yes,
though.
I do.
They are so funny.
Bad Guys 2 has just come out as of us
That's
recording this. I have not seen it yet, but me and Allie are going to go see it because I did like the first one. Did the Smashing Machine come out yet?
No,
the
it did not.
rock
It did not.
movie? No.
The Naked Gun is out 28 years later. Follow up 28 days and 28 weeks later.
Yeah, I heard that was good.
Um,
Paddington in Peru.
Paddington's in Peru. F1 came out this year.
Thunderbolts, of course,
Jurassic World Rebirth.
which was good. I liked it.
Final Destination Bloodlines came out. Apparently, it's the best reviewed Final Destination movie in the entire franchise. Apparently, it's very, very good, which is surprising coming from a Final Destination movie.
Good for all you Final Destination fans.
Yeah, guess that's the real, last stop.
I want you to throw this entire episode out. No.
No.
Megan 2.0 is something that happened
Oh, yeah.
in our lifetime.
Something that happened.
Yeah. The Life of Chuck, which is a movie I wanted
The Life
to see
of Yuck?
but never saw.
It's based on Stephen King.
It's got a lot of mixed reviews.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
Really?
I heard there's a lot of people. I heard that this is a movie that you either hate or you love.
It's probably made... It's got an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I think critically it did well.
And
but
it's also
audiences
Mike
were
Flanagan,
kind of
too.
wet.
And Mike Flanagan is, he's very, very good.
He's going to do the Clayface movie. isn't
Mike
he?
Flanagan, yes. He's good at both horror, but also he's, the new great Stephen King adapter.
Well, alrighty then.
He's been able to... He's basically the new Frank Darabont of Stephen King adaptations. Because Frank Darabont did Green Mile, Shawshank Redemption,
Oh, okay.
and they were both awesome.
Yeah.
So Mike Flanagan's been the new one, because Mike Flanagan did Dr. Sleep, the follow-up to The Shining.
Dr. Sleep was good.
Yeah.
Dr. Sleep was good. I liked it.
But he's also a really good horror guy.
Yeah. Leo came out, didn't see it. F1 was
F1?
apparently very good.
Fun.
Fun, yeah. Fun. F is for friends who do stuff. Tron Ares is a movie coming out that actually looked really good.
Honestly, it does.
The trailer, when we went to go see Fantastic Four, watching that trailer in IMAX was kind of dope.
You know what's crazy to me?
Would.
It's crazy to me that... Wait, what were we just talking about? I actually just lost it. What were we talking about?
We're talking about Tron Ares.
Okay, this is what I want to say. It's crazy to me that when Tron, the original, came out, it was people didn't really care for it. Especially, retrospective, it's people were it's an early CGI movie, but, people just didn't like it. And then Tron Legacy came out. And people liked it, but they didn't really like it that much either.
Mm-hmm.
But now all of a sudden Tron Ares is coming out and it looks great and people are excited for it. And also the other two Tron movies are getting a lot more attention now.
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh, we love this movie." It's like, you do?
It's one of those it's kind of like Space Jam, where when it first came out, nobody really liked it.
I liked Tron. I haven't seen Tron Legacy, but I
have
Tron.
not seen Tron or Tron Legacy in a very, very, very long time.
The first
so
time
I'd
I
have
heard
to go back.
The first time I heard about Tron was in a Simpsons episode where Homer was in a 3D world.
Mm.
And he was like, "Did anybody see the movie Tron?" He's trying to describe it. He's like, "Did anybody see the movie Tron?" And they're all going, "No." They're all like, "No, no, 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 no."
That's funny. No, the first time I heard of Tron was actually, I think when Tron Legacy was coming out, they had a Wii game for Tron that I rented from Redbox. Y'all remember Redbox? Jesus Christ, Redbox. But I rented it from Redbox, and it was really cool because you could take the Wii remote and swing it, and you would throw the disc in the game and catch it. It was actually really fucking cool, and you could ride the little bike,
Okay, that's
the light
actually
bike.
really cool.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. So that was the first time I heard about Tron. I haven't seen the movie since then, though. I was fucking
You
young.
can tell it's rough because it's an 80s movie with doing CGI, so it is rough around the edges, but it's a good movie. It is very innovative.
Yeah. I guess this episode, I don't even know what it is. We're looking back. We're looking forward.
Looking back and
the two movies that
Look
I'm
up?
actually
Look up.
we got that popcorn ceiling action. Two movies that I'm looking forward to is Running Man.
Oh, that looks so
Running
good.
Man kind of looks.
That's
good.
another Stephen King adaptation.
It gives me you remember that movie Nerve with that kind of gives me those vibes where it's a game, you sign up for it, you get money, and blah blah blah. And then another movie which I want to go. Me and Allie want to go back and watch the first two. Now You See Me 3. Now You Don't.
Yeah.
Which I can't believe fans picked that title and they were like, yeah, all right.
I just find it funny that Now You See Me, Now You Don't is the title of the third one when it should have been the title of the second one?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Think about that.
The fourth one's just going to be called Hide and Seek. No, but I
No,
remember Now You See Me.
The third one could actually be called Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Wait, where'd you go?
Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Yeah, but this episode's been all over the place. I don't even care though. We're just.
It was our
talking.
mid-year review.
Yeah,
And we did review mid-year.
Yes, I was gonna talk about some games that came out, but I can't remember.
In the middle of the year.
I mean, we could do what we did the one episode.
Review.
We could just talk about Rivals
In the middle of
for the next
year.
10 minutes.
I love Rivals.
Rivals is so good. What are you excited? Okay, so this new season coming out, we've been sharing it in the group chat. What are you most excited for?
That's a good question.
Do you remember everything that's coming out?
No.
Didn't think so.
I
Let
mean,
me
I
go to
know
the group
Blade's
chat.
coming out finally.
Blade is. How do you think? Do you remember like his moveset and stuff?
I seen like bits and pieces. I mean, he's a duelist, right?
Yes, he is a duelist. His main primary weapon is a sword. His secondary is a shotgun that does more damage mid-range. His ultimate looks fucking insane. He takes out his sword and dashes forward through the enemies, and then a whole bunch of cuts happen that deal a lot of damage. He's looking pretty cool.
He's definitely going to be a hero that's, again, that's like with all the other heroes, it's not for everybody.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people are going to that are trying to main Blade are going to take a while to figure him out. It's kind of like Reed, like Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Like as a Reed main myself, it did take a long time to really master. I'm still not fully mastered at Reed, but it took a long time to really understand his moveset
Yeah. Which, by the way,
and figure it out.
update.
Update.
I'm officially a Lord Namor player.
Oh, thank Christ.
Yeah, I'm about to be a Lord Thing player as well. And the Thing skin actually looks cool. The Venom thing.
I'm almost to Centurion with Mr. Fantastic because I don't play as much as he does, so I'm still
you're
still
gone for a
behind.
week,
Yeah, but I'm getting there with Mr. Fantastic. But
no,
yeah,
I think
he's one of those ones that you really, and it's like with everybody, it takes a bit to really get their moves down.
Yeah.
And he's a little bit harder because I know he's a 3-star difficulty hero.
Yeah. Another character you play is Adam Warlock. He's getting a buff this season.
Is he really?
Yes, he's getting a buff.
I kind of was getting ready to stop playing Adam because he was an awful healer.
Yeah. So his ultimate ability cost less to get. So instead of needing 5,000, you only need 4,700.
Ooh.
His revived allies gain bonus health equal to 70% of maximum health. So his ultimate, when he does revive you, you now used to only spawn with like 100 health.
Yeah.
Now you spawn with 70% of whatever health you have.
Wow. That's really good.
Yeah.
So like if your normal health is like 300.
Yeah.
You'll get 70% of 300?
Yes, pretty much.
Wow.
That's what it says. 70% of maximum
That's
health.
a huge buff.
Which lasts for 5 seconds before decaying to 0 over 2 seconds. Which means pretty much nothing. And then his little like shooting burst, his secondary, where he each hit now reduces avatar life stream by 0.3 seconds. And so Avatar Lifestream, I think, is one of his other abilities that I can't remember.
That ultimate is a huge buff for him.
Yeah, I know. The tank that you kind of play, Magneto, a little bit.
I haven't played Magneto in a long time.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually starting to change my tank and move towards Groot.
Well, Groot also, I am Groot translation. Groot's got slightly more reach and a bigger effect radius. Increased Vine Strike range from 20 meters to 22. That's his primary fire.
Yeah.
Increased Flora Colossus effect radius from 20 to 24. So he's got a buff. Star-Lord's getting a new team up. He could teleport. He gains 25 bonus health when using his like roll.
Yeah.
Which lasts for 3 seconds before decaying to 0.
Okay. Star-Lord is also a main for me, by the way.
Yes.
For those wondering.
He's also getting a new ability. He can teleport. He can throw his little teleporter out.
That's going to be something else, too.
It is going to be cool. And you can use it in your ult.
Really?
So you know how when you
this move isn't replacing anything, right?
No, it's an added.
Because I know he has his ability to fly.
But you have to have, I think you have to have a rocket on your team for it. Hold on, I'm getting.
Oh yeah, you can't. It's part of the team up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he can't teleport unless he's got the team up.
Yeah, Star-Lord connects to the network and unlocks a new astral jump ability through his team up with Rocket and Penny. So you just need one of them on your team, which usually works out because there's a lot of penny players. Me and Brian both play Rocket.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when you use Star-Lord's ult and he does like that little ledge and he like loads his guns and it takes a while to start shooting.
Yeah.
If you throw your teleporter, pop your ult and then teleport, when you're done teleporting, you can just start shooting. So instead of being like there for a second and you can get killed, teleport away. You can even throw the teleporter behind the enemy team, go back in front of them, start shooting, pop your ult, teleport behind them, and use your ult behind.
Okay.
And go in the back line.
Interesting.
So Star-Lord's going to be really scary this season.
Yeah, I'm excited for that now.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good. The skins look good.
Yeah, I can't. I'm
And-
excited for the new season.
Yeah.
That looks good.
No, it's going to be cool.
It's exciting.
This is the most we've talked about Rivals on this podcast.
Yes.
And we always say we're
A
going to make
whole
a
5
episode.
minutes.
Yes.
5 minutes.
Brian's going to love this part
Yes.
of the podcast.
Brian, skip to like 50 minutes if you want to just hear about Rivals and nothing else.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention this. This is my bad. Something that happened this year for me. I got engaged.
I thought you talked about that already.
I did, but it's a year. It's
yeah.
It's a mid-year review.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about so much random shit we forgot what this episode is. Yeah, I got engaged this year.
You did?
I did.
To me.
Well, you keep telling yourself that, buddy.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Now
Now you got a lovely lady.
Oh, thanks. She's also cutting her hair apparently right now.
Oh?
Didn't know that. She was supposed to just be getting a pedicure, and then all of a sudden she was like, "Oh, I'm getting my nails done. Oh, now I'm getting my hair cut."
Huh? Nothing wrong with that.
Oh well.
Spend a day at the salon, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean that's a lot of stuff we talked about. Is there
Yes, it
anything
is.
else?
We really filled up the hour here.
Yes, we did.
We filled up the hour like I fill up a bucket with water. Slowly but
Yes.
surely. That didn't make any sense.
No, but that's
Didn't make
okay.
any sense. And
But
on
that's
that
all right.
note,
Yeah, on that note, we're going to leave you guys here. If you enjoyed this episode, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you guys have. What's your most anticipated thing for the rest of the year? And what did you feel about the things that have already come out? Like, what are your
Yeah.
thoughts on Superman, Thunderbolts, Brave New World, Sinners, if you saw it? K-Pop Demon Hunters came out, which was actually pretty good. I watched that. Oh, I didn't talk about that. I watched K-Pop Demon Hunters with Allie.
that's
really good movie.
That's awesome. Good for
Very
you.
very mid storyline, but the music and the animation is actually very good. There's going to get 2 sequels and a live action remake. So there you go. My K-pop.
Jesus, they're really How to Train Your Dragon in that, aren't they?
They really are.
How to Train Your Dragon that around, aren't they?
Well, it's the Netflix's best animated thing that they've released. So obviously they're going to cash in on this.
And then here comes Nizatu.
Yes. Which I'm also excited for.
I am excited for that, yeah, because
English
apparently
dub.
it's a huge deal.
Yes, I'm
Very
actually
good movie.
excited for that. And Damien's in it, so
Yes.
yes.
You know what's crazy? This time last year, this was just a thought, this podcast.
Yeah.
This was just a thought
Yep.
that hadn't been fully developed yet.
Yeah. We were still kind of figuring
Yeah.
out how we were going to do it, what the scheduling would be if we did
Yeah.
do it. And then coming in, September, I think? September 12th is when the first episode came out.
I believe so.
So September is going to be the 1 year.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and plan something.
It's crazy
good for
how
that.
far we've come how far we've come already.
Yes, and thank you guys for joining
Yeah,
us
thank
on
you.
the journey.
Because we were like nervous. We were pretty like nervous and laid back in the first few episodes,
Oh, yeah.
and now we've really kind of let loose and just do our own
Yeah,
thing. and-
we've gotten into it now.
yeah, and just we enjoy ourselves,
Yeah.
Just take the time out on a lovely Sunday
Yes.
and just talk about what we love.
And I know we're still a small, growing company, but the Hongy Corporation Instagram has just hit 40 followers.
It's got 40
Got 40.
followers.
Well, I've been putting out like the little like ads that you can to
Oh,
like
that's
promote the
right.
stuff. So people have been giving the Instagram a follow.
That's
We-
right,
I think the podcast is actually almost at 30.
Really?
Yeah, I think
I actually haven't looked at this in a while.
we are at 23.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Say that again.
Terrific.
Yeah, so thank all of you guys out there for listening, for coming back every week, for dealing with some of the times that we've either missed an episode or released some shitty episodes or, all of that stuff. But we do really appreciate you guys for sticking around and enjoying the stuff and joining in the conversation. But, yeah, thank you just
Yeah.
for everything
Thank you all
guys have
for
helped with.
sticking around with us and accepting our weirdness,
Yes.
our quirky attitudes.
Yes, we love you guys.
Quirky attitudes, hooly hooly hoos.
Yes.
Bully foos, bada hee hoo.
And we hope that you guys will still stick with us for the future because we've got a lot of stuff planned. Like I said, we're going to try and plan something big for the 1 year. Season 2 is coming soon.
Yes, it is.
So stick around for that.
New theme song coming your way. Well, it'll be the same thing, but just redone, rearranged.
Yes, remastered even.
Re-recorded.
Yes. But yeah, just thank you guys for sticking around and sharing the podcast and sharing the love, the Hongy.
Yeah, we
nation.
love our fans.
Yes.
We love our fans like I love food. Very.
Speaking of food, we're gonna go get some Taco Bell.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
But
but
I gotta go pick up my car too.
yeah. But before we do that, I'm gonna close this out. If you guys have not followed the Instagram like we were talking about, go follow it on Instagram. It's the Hongy Corporation on Instagram. Hongy Corporation. Or you can email us at thehongycorporation@gmail.com. That's THEFONGY corporation@gmail.com. If you have any sort of small business that you are trying to start up and you are looking for some sort of advertisements or revenue or stuff like that, we will promote that. Just email us at the business email. That is also on the Instagram, so you can get there from that. And we'll give you guys a little shout out and help you guys. You guys help us, so we're gonna help you. So
Yes.
give and receive here. Pro bono. For
Give
the
and-
first couple, I mean.
Give and receive.
Hula hula.
That's what I say in the bedroom.
My name's Chris Reeves. Oh, sorry. My name's Chris.
Did you know?
Reeves.
You know, it's actually Christopher Reeve, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But everyone just says Reeves.
Well, everybody says Reeves because they get it wrong.
Yeah. No, he
David
earned
David Corn sweats.
he earned the S after playing Superman.
You know what? Yeah, David Corn sweats.
You know that's a thing that's happening in the Midwest right now. They call it the corn sweats. It's so hot.
The corn sweats.
Yeah. No. Okay. Hold on. Listen.
I prefer the broccoli drip.
Listen. We can either cut this out or we can add this to the beginning of the episode. However you want to do it. But so in the Midwest, it is so hot now that the corn in the crops, the corn is physically sweating so much to the fact because the Midwest is full of farms. The corn is sweating so profusely that it's making it humid and sticky in the Midwest, whereas it wouldn't be. It would just be a dry heat.
I was gonna be like, man, it's hot here.
No, it's corn sweating in the Midwest.
Corn sweat.
Yeah,
David
Corn
Corn
Sweat.
sweat in a cornfield.
Corn sweat is corn sweeping the nation.
David Corn sweat sweating in a cornfield with corn sweat.
Yeah,
That hurt.
I smell the smoke.
And on that note, let's
We're out of here, guys. Thank you. Join us next week where we are going to fan cast the future of DC and Marvel.
Yes, we are.
So hope you guys are excited for that.
You should be.
Yes.
Okay.
See you guys later. Bye. Oh.
See ya.
Bye.